making his 21st start of the year, 8 wins. But what you liked about his last start was his stuff. Good breaking ball, good changeup, and really had the life on his fastball.
Which he won 4-0. And he gets him on the inside corner.
Got to use both of them.
And he gets him swinging. Parra down.
Here's our Coors Light freeze can. Let's see if I was right. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm wrong about half the time. No, that did not hit his foot.
And Pelfrey gets Upton on the foul tip, third strike.
John Garland's not going to strike out a lot. 57 strikeouts on 128 in the third innings pitched. 18 wins for the Chicago White Sox and a 14 last season.
Pagan first pitch swinging, grounds one down to Chad Tracy for the first out. Next to Danny Herron, who will face the Mets tomorrow night. Grounded to short. Drew runs around it and can't get it out of his glove. And Castillo has an infield hit. Grounded toward the hole, moving over Drew to grab it. And the turn by Roberts, and they turn the double play. 6-4-3. Logical candidate to do that. Miguel Montero lofts one into shallow left center, and Cora out to make a nice over-the-shoulder grab. And Tracy pops one up. David Wright hoping for a play. And he makes the grab. 2 out. And he walks Romero. And the Diamondbacks have their first base runner of the game. 1-2. And he comes inside and hits him. 1-2 to Ojeda. And he gets hit by a pitch. 1-2. Looped in the air, shallow right, and that's where Frank Kerr is patrolling, side retired. Back to the mound, right under the glove of Garland. Roberts with the bare hand play, and he throws out Murphy. And he gets hit by a pitch. So after Pelfrey nailed 2, Sullivan pops it up. Parra started back, coming in now to call, and there to grab it for the second out.
I said, what?
Past the mound, Drew behind the bag with a backhand flip to end the inning. And now Drew starts the third and hits the first pitch in the air to center field for Angel Pagan. Back a few strides, ball carrying well, and Drew retired, 1 away. Parra grounds one to Castillo, and that's the second out.
And every pitcher has a tendency during their careers that they should be allowed to be a manager.
And on the 10th pitch of the at-bat, Schneider brings that aching foot to home plate, swings at the first pitch and pops it up. And the third baseman Ojeda, line to right field, Upton moving over in front of it, and Pelfrey retired, 2 away. But you don't want him thinking that way. Popped up, and right near the mound, Ojeda is there to grab it, and that retires the side. And it's hit hard down the left field line. Chasing it is Sullivan. Montero heads to second, and he'll make it easily with a leadoff double. Now Pelfrey's 1-2. Lifted to left, and Sullivan is right there in front of it. And Montero back to second base, 1 away. Make it 5. Roberts down swinging, 2 away. Laced into right center field, a base hit, and the Diamondbacks will take the lead. Pagan cuts it off deep. In to score comes Montero, and at second with an RBI double is Alex Romero to give the Diamondbacks a 1-0 lead.
Gets this 3-2 pitch down and strikes home, but it's not middle. Not a bad pitch by Mike on the outer half of that home plate. But 3-2, anticipating the fastball, and got it.
And there's ball 4. And he lines one toward Castillo, who picks it off to end the inning.
The pitcher behind him.
Lines one to right field, playing shallow Upton, but not shallow enough, and Louis 2 for 2. Another double play ball. Roberts to Drew and back to first, and for the second straight at bat, Wright has grounded into a double play. This one 4-6-3.
Joe Torre followed with double play grounder every time.
Murphy to center field. And drifting back onto Parra. Boy, the ball is carrying very well. Grounded toward the hole and past the dive of Murphy. A leadoff hit for Drew. Struck him out.
That's fastball away.
Drew runs, and it's ball 4. Again the 0-2, and Montero rips one into right field, a base hit. Drew being held at third by Chip Hale as Francoeur unleashes that throw on the fly to home plate. 100th pitch of the game. and it's driven to right field. Frank Hurt chasing back. It's over his head. Drew is in to score. Upton around third. He heads for the plate. He'll make it as the ball gets loose on the infield. Stopping at third is Montero on a 2-run double for Chad Tracy to give the Diamondbacks a 3-0 lead.
Well, not a good pitch here. Trying to go down and away, and see that ball is middle, does not run at all. And Tracy jumped all over it, got that ball over the head of Francoeur, who got it in pretty quickly. But watch Upton. Upton almost went back to second base to tag. He'll have enough speed to go, but Montero had the delay.
And Roberts hits a tapper. Pelfrey's going to come home with it for the tag, and Montero is out at the plate. Where is he?
No one touched it. Did not touch
so
the
now
plate.
Schneider
Now
makes
out.
the tag. So there was no touch of the plate and no tag. He doubled in a run his last time up. Runner from first takes off, and Cora runs right into the baseball, covering the bag. And that'll do it for the inning. Frank Hurt drives one to deep left field. Back goes Romero at the wall, and it's out of here. Jeff Francoeur with his 9th home run of the year, his 4th as a Met. And he gets the Mets on the board. It's now 3-1 Arizona.
Well, nice job by Jeff. Gets a call. That's close. Go against him on the 2-1 pitch, but makes up for it with that.
And Sullivan drives one to right center field for a base hit. Pyro is playing toward left center, so this will roll all the way to the warning track. Sullivan on his way to third. The relay throw by Drew, not in time. He hits Sullivan, doesn't down far away, and Corey has his second triple as a Met. Ripped into right field, a base hit for Cora. That'll roll to the wall. Sullivan in to score. Cora racing for second. Upton gets it in. 3 straight extra base hits for New York. And now it's 3-2 Arizona. Third baseman playing in, and Bryant pulls one to the right side. That'll get the runner over. Tracy makes the play unassisted, and now the tying run is on third. It's driven into the glove of Tracy for the second out. So Sheffield hit it hard. Pagan lifts one to center, and Parra drifting back. That retires the side, but the Mets get 2 runs back. 3-2. Ties him up. Did he go? They check it first. No swing. Ball 4. 0 for 2 on the day, and he gets the bunt down. Mish will have to go to first. So 1-4 on the sacrifice. Only the second sacrifice bunt of the year for Garland.
And Flushing.
Hit to center field, and Sullivan moving over. That retires Drew 2 away. 1-2. Slap toward the hole. That's a base hit for Parra. Around third comes Ojeda heading home. Here comes the throw by Sheffield. It's cut off. Throw down to second. And tagged out is Parra, but the run counts. An RBI single for Parra drives home Ojeda.
Pitchers making their pitches.
And Castillo down looking at a fastball. 1-2 to right. And he gets tied up and dribbles one out to Garland, who throws him out by a stride for the second out.
Makes it difficult for any of the right fielders, of course, in that sun field.
Murphy shoots one the other way, and he's got himself an extra base hit. Romero chasing it, and Murphy heading into second, where he arrives standing with a double. They got one last night, getting one out. Frank Hurt bounces one over the mound to his right, Roberts, and makes the off-balance throw on target.
Caring for that person because they took the journey together.
Upton lines one to left. Sheffield almost came in too far.
And I knew exactly what he meant. Throw a slow curveball.
Montero has his 3rd hit of the game. A second baseman, a shortstop, or a 3 and 4 hitter. Lined into right field, and Tracy's got a base hit. Montero pulls in at second, so back-to-back in the air to right field, and Frank Kerr has it lined up. 2 out. And Romero hits one to left, and Sheffield is there. And so Redding comes in, gets 2 fly ball outs to get the Mets through the top of the 7th. Down to first base, and Tracy at the midsection takes it to the bag, 1 away. Cora hits one over the mound, and Drew is in to play it. 2 out. Driven to center field. On comes Sullivan diving, and it goes by him. Ill-advised dive by Corey, and now Ojeda streaking around second is going to try for 3 as Frank Corr throws in toward third, not in time. Now Sullivan did not get close enough to that ball to make in there for a call strike 3. So Garland is the first out of the inning.
So, you know, those are the things you have to think about as you're facing the hitter Drew.
To center field. Sullivan is there. Ojeda tags at third, and he can walk on in with the 5th Arizona run. Sacrifice fly for Gerardo Parra, his 2nd run batted into the day, and now it's 5-2 Arizona. And he walked him. Now the 0-2 to Montero, and he grounds one to short for Corey. He'll have to go to first with it, and that retires the side. Diamondbacks tack on a run, and now the Mets down by 3. And he lines one to left field. Coming in hard is Parra to make the diving catch. Well, Gerardo Parra continues to impress. Nice play there to rob Sheffield of a hit. So Sheff with 2 liners and 2 outs.
Boy, nice play. Got a great jump at Parra. Had it in his sights all the way. And Sheffield hits that ball so hard, there's no sink. It stays in the air for an increasingly long period of time.
And Reed down swinging, only the 2nd strikeout of the day for John Garland. Fisted down to third, and Augie Ojeda across the diamond. 1-2-3 inning for Garland, who set down 7 Mets in a row. 3-2 into center field. Sullivan started back. Now he's under it. And the Brewers lost Ricky Weeks for the year. Drive out to right. Frank Kerr toward the corner, and a nice play. 3-2 to Young, and he walked him. Toward the middle, Castillo with a nice diving stop, and from his knees off the bag, Murphy's safe.
Oh no,
Mel Stottlemyre, 1964. Call 3rd strike. Garland down looking in. And David hits one in the air to left field. Gerardo Parra drifting back, but he has plenty of room. 1 out. 0-2, and Murphy hits it right back to Garland for the 2nd out.
Big winning record.
Hit up the middle, a base hit for Frank Kerr to keep the Mets alive. 1-1 to Sullivan. Hit to left field over toward the line. Parra gets over, and the ball game is over. John Garland pitches his first complete game as a National Leaguer as he scatters 7 hits, the 10th complete game of his career. The Diamondbacks have taken 2 out of 3 from the Mets, and the Mets have now fallen 7.5 games off the pace in the National League wildcard race.